going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bubble Bass, and if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. In today's video, we have a Platinum Monster Bass box to unbox for y'all. This thing was revealed at Red Crest. Rick was talking about the new Platinum series and what's going to be the style of box and what it's made of. It is advanced fishing style kind of baits where you're going to get all 100% great baits, and everything in the box goes hand in hand for your region. There's going to be stuff here that works for me, and I can't wait to unbox it. But before we do that, there's a code down in the description or right here on the screen to save $15 off your first box. I also have a link tree, and you can find all my codes in the link tree. So without further ado, let's get into this box and see what we got in here. Comment down below if y'all would like to see me do a complete slam for this box where I try to catch fish with everything in this box. So comment down below, let's get into it. First up in the box, we have this little pamphlet. It talks about what's in the box, how to use the stuff, what weather to use it in, what Bass Pros use all these baits, and just other information about Monster Bass and their boxes. This is the Z-Man Takeover box, and there's a lot of reading to do with this, so we're going to put this aside real quick, and we're going to get to what's in this box, so that way we satisfy y'all, because that's why y'all are here. So let's get into this box. So we have a Stealth Blade jackhammer. This is 3/8 of an ounce, armed with decoy hooks. Brett Height has influenced this build of this chatterbait. I have never used a Stealth Blade chatterbait before, so this looks pretty sweet. It looks really well made. I know Z-Man makes some great stuff, and you can see the hook has a like a protector, I guess, because they don't want the hook to cut through the packaging because it's so sharp. So that's one chatterbait down. Next, we have a Brian Thrift Z-Man Big Blade chatterbait, maximum vibration bladed jig. It's a ½ ounce, oversized chatterbait blade, it says. So this thing is an absolute monster, man. This will probably do great in the spawn or in muddy water where you get a lot of vibration, especially with the black and blue pattern. It has the traditional chatterbait head on it. The hook looks real sharp and sturdy. It's actually probably like a 2 or 3/0 hook. This blade is an absolute monster, man. Like I said, this is going to put off a lot of great vibration for that muddy water, or just pissing off some bass when the spawn is going full swing. Next up, we have some Streak Z Ice Flukes. This is the 5-inch version. You know, Z-Man likes to use Elastec. This is 10 times tough. As it says on the package, you could probably catch 5 to 6 fish with Elastec plastic. Take one of these out the package. So here it is. It's got pretty thick laminate finish with clear and black and silver flake with pearl on the bottom. Like I said, it's super stretchy. Like, super stretchy. Like, look at this. That's the Elastec signature right here. It holds together. So what I can do is I can pair this with a jackhammer or a regular chatterbait blade. That Stealth would look pretty nice with it on there. Or I could rig it with a normal hook, which comes right here. This is the Pro Bullet Weedless Jig Head. It's made by VMC. VMC makes great stuff. Also, it's made in the United States. This is a 4/0 hook, 3/8 of an ounce. So these guys right here will actually be really good to put on this. So these hooks right here will be really good to put on this fluke. You just got to get this head right here through the fluke, and then it gets buried a little bit where you get the eyelet to pop out. And then there's a belly weight right here that actually just sits, in there. And then you just kind of texpose it where you just get the hook to barely go into the fluke, and then it'll dart and move really quickly, and you can pop it off the bottom, throw it in some trees. So that's a great combination. So we're going to put this fluke back in the package. Next up we have Z-Man Elazitech Finesse TRD PB&J. This is a 2.75, which is 2 3/4. It's an 8-pack. So we're going to open these guys up, but here's the packaging. PB&J. That'll get wrecked. I know it will, because I had a couple buddies catching fish off of the PB&J crawfish before. So this is a little Ned rig. This thing is an absolute killer on the spawn. You put a Ned rig on a bed, or just when they're super finesse because of the cold fronts that come through here in Virginia. These little Ned rigs will get you smashed. Next up, to go with the Ned rigs, we have some Ned rig hooks right here. These little hooks right here, these Ned head hooks, these are made by TT Lures. It's an Australian-based company. They got BMC hooks. I don't know if y'all can see, but they got these little lead keepers on the shank right there where the worm keep is, so that way your stuff doesn't slide off. They look super sharp. They're 1/10 of an ounce, which is pretty small. And it's a 4-pack in green pumpkin, so it's called the Ned Lock Z. Next we have these crawfish. And they're green pumpkin. They're going to be pretty cool to use. These pinchers actually will move a lot, especially when you put this on a Ned rig. It'll stand up and the crawl will be in its defensive position. That's one of my favorite things to talk about, is when a crawl's in a defensive position. I love throwing crawls. I love dragging them through things. Like I said, crawfish like to get on the beds of bass, and they like to eat the eggs as well as bluegill. So that's why I would want to throw this. It's a great combination. I think there's some cool stuff here. I definitely think that we could put the crawfish on the trailer of this bladed jig, and then we can throw this fluke on this stealth jig, which is the bladed jig, and then we can put either the fluke on this jig head, or we could do the PB&J little turd, little turd like Cinco's kind of thing. We could definitely put those together. So there's a lot of cool things in this box that that you could use, and then you get a cool sticker. It's pretty dope. And then you get the golden ticket, and you got to tune in at 7 p.m. on Thursday, which it doesn't tell you what day it is, but you get a golden ticket, and then you always get a free little card here that says get a free hat with any order, $20 or more. That's how the box works. Like I said, if y'all are interested, I will take all these baits out one day and just try to do an absolute slam. Complete every lure and get a bass on each lure, or just any fish really, but I'm definitely going to go for bass. So, like I said, we got the Super Fluke, which is, it's like a ice color. We have the PB&J little miniature Cinco turd baits. We have the Pro Crawl Z green pumpkin right here. We have the Pro Bullets weedless jig heads, 3/8 ounce, 4-pack, 4-hot hook. We have the TT Lures Ned Lock Z EWG wide gap Ned rig hook. We have the big bladed chatterbait. This is like the original chatterbait, but with a giant blade. Then we got the Stealth Hammer blade, and it is clear, and it is a natural like shad pattern. I'm not exactly sure what they call this. Like I was saying, if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. In the description below, we will have the code for $15 off your first box. Also, I have my link tree that has all this stuff in it. So like I said, we're going to try to take this box out on Thursday and slam it. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I appreciate y'all watching, and God bless.